How you doing? Today I wanted to talk to you about two things. One, the cell phone policy, and two different studies that I read recently having to do with cell phones and their effect on students in school. The first one, remember, cell phones can't be used in classrooms or in hallways. You have to have them away unless you have the teacher's permission. You can, though, use them in the lunchroom as much as you want. The second thing is the two recent studies. Do you realize that two studies show that over the past 10 years, students' attention span has shrunk from 12 to 5 minutes based on their use of cell phones and social media? Is this a problem? Well, I guess that depends on whose position you're taking. For students, these studies also showed a few interesting things. You ever been sitting around when you've been separated from your phone for 24 hours and you feel a phantom phone vibration? You think something goes off in your pocket, but it's not really there. Or you reach for your phone when you're sitting at your desk and there's no phone there. Or you get fidgety and restless if you don't get to check that phone. I witnessed this once we confiscate somebody's phone if you have it out in the hallway or in the classrooms. And teachers, they face a population of students, for the most part, they've become accustomed to receiving news in bytes of 140 characters or in videos that only last 10 minutes or less. So it's much harder to keep an attention span in a classroom when you're teaching a lesson. The issue: the internet and media is designed to change your attention span and distract you by moving you from task to task as much as possible. An unfortunate byproduct of this, according to these studies, is that it brings about a decline in critical thinking skills, a decline in your depth and analysis when you're writing work or your writing skills, and your ability to communicate face to face. It's much easier to text or Facebook or tweet. The end result: students, you can all have your electronic devices whenever you want besides in school, but you need to remember something. You're students, so you need to keep learning by being attentive to the teacher, not so much this thing, responsible, and understanding that answers without meaning are useless as no internet and a single rotary phone with a cord on the wall in the kitchen. Thanks for your time. For more info, you can check my blog for the complete post.